Fred, tell me what's the problem with marriages and relationships these days?
Bruh, that is a big, big question. Now, if I answer that, I gotta go by biblical principles.
Okay.
Now, first of all, I think that a lot of people, when they go to the altar, they're not taking it serious. And number two, you got unsaved people going to God and not even a part of God's family. How can you get something from God when you're not even a part of the family? You know what I'm saying? So when you go to the altar, it's almost in vain. And this is the biggest reason why a lot of marriages does not work. Number one, a lot of people is not ready to get married and get married. Number two, back in biblical days, a woman being a virgin was everything. A woman that wasn't a virgin, she was almost an outcast. So women just didn't go around giving their body to people. When a man going to his wife, there's a supernatural thing that takes place. A woman has this thing called, I think it's called a Heimlich. That's the thing that busts when a man penetrates her, that makes blood flow. Anything that is under a covenant, that covenant is written in blood. It's consecrated in blood. Jesus consecrated his blood consecrated the covenant to God that he had with his children. When a man go into his wife and she's a virgin, when that Hamlet is bursted, what we call today, I bust that woman cherry. That's what we say now as children, you know what I'm saying? That right there is the covenant that's supposed to take place between a man, a husband, and a wife. So now, most of us has lost our virginity before we got out of high school. I would say 98, 99% of us have lost our virginity before we've gotten out of high school. So, and then across the years before we get married, we've been with this one, that one, this one, that one, this one,
right.
This 9-incher over here, this 10-incher over here, this little bitty one over here. Now, when you get with your husband, or you get with your wife, for men, you know, this woman let you do this to her, this woman suck that. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you get with your significant other, a lot of times you're laying in the bed, you're thinking about this one, this 9-incher over here, this 10-incher over here, and you're comparing this to your husband. If you was a virgin, you wouldn't have nobody to compare that to.
Right.
If you're a virgin, if that man have never been with another woman, when they get together, I mean, he's gonna fill her up every single time because he can't go no further than he can go. And as deep as he needs to go. That's as big as he needs to be. Because that's the only man that woman has ever known. She'll always be satisfied. So these are spirits. These are spirits. The word of God said when you lay down with a harlot, you become one with her. So we bring all this mess into our marriage before we even start our marriage. And now we have to overcome this. We have to overcome this in our mind, in our body. It's just so much goes on. You know, we have to take this thing spiritually seriously. Because when you get married, especially when you are a saved person, you go in the presence of God. You're not only making these vows to this woman, but you're making these vows to God too. For God to come in to do what he needs to do, it still have to go and have to be in spirit and in truth.
All right.